Anapai, Akwesi Addai Odike menchen. Raymond, president in waiting. What menchen no edin komo. Eja, emakwaba.
Ye nua.
Ne bom to say.
Obo ade adaroma, ode yam kwanche. Ye ho ye.
Yen shall see from Nigeria because say obayo mampania and by this time only Tinubu makasa of phone so that our congratulating so we winning. And over congratulating anyway. So you're president.
You Mr. Ma menchia ahwefo. Na menchia omomoje union government concept ni tumu no. Nipa dodo na menya nu ba bia kura na blueprint ni ma bonten no. Me hu sa manfo ahụ keka e wo soro because ade akwa me nkoma ka ho asem. And I can champion can once. And I'm assuming the other to swear. Me the blueprint eba bontin.
Interesting.
Back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
A partisan a division ana a say o mine. Uje papaya umuso or obe president. O kasa krema. And no mention me sui. I was so sad. Ultimate kasa. Eya mo de ma share microphone oje no otafre ho ya de man se won fa kasa no oje no otafre ho you see partisan division now mo she baby no mo tomprente ballot papers estofo ballot box
any allegations
masa that be look Ghana Africa a problem they say abai eno na ma union government here papa no se obi ko form government na security ni na ata na chi ko e say soldier ni bi e treat you pay no okun no because obo man no that yes let me tell you obo kro no tia o man o se kun
under union government no
yani union government
yeah anyway you Nigeria no answer na answer enti
now o massa no a wo som no o ye niam tia o man no ai be ka o madati but no nya bibidi we are bodyguard etu munya mofoa ne bone na o ye ne so against the wider majority no yeah me it is a new some in Nigeria no
say o your mampani a yen fan say atoaba o na o your mampani a Nigeria for we more elections no obefa phone na frɛ eye Bola Tinubu aka chen say o minia we win elections in this me bo abaso ka be frɛ no.
The elections lack integrity and credibility. Eti a verdict against the will of the people. Eti me makuma Nigeria me declare election null and void. Me ma consider makuma me declare Nigeria results null and void. And what kind of recognition am I must have in the panel? It's pathetic. It's very very bad. Honestly, the way Africa ye behave, no. At time, we don't want the system to work. We don't want the system to work. Now, who be dia konya? Where we are now, over. Who really proud in now dia konya konya no? And ye baby be part of the people now also be serve women. You are stealing them before you can serve them. So, what kind of service are you going to render to these people?
Interesting. Yembrefi. And you virtually some 45 minutes to play with. But see, manage your time. But your union government, you know, last week only a share within 10 minutes or less. Summarize the union government for us in terms of your structure. Then we can ask questions.
Union government is a system running democratic governance. A human discretion. And we be like Nigeria no. Or ye to Obama president or no de ne pe e decide said your man nko. That be Ghana a sovereign state. Ghana you feel ura. Wa won be our hand dan. It wa hand dan no. Wo timi ko decide me feel ura no. It Ghana must get her rules. Osa Ghana nya ne hyehyeye. Eto. Na all be for liberal say me Ghana me nipa me ka say enye yi etu woni afa say wo ye libra ma me timu po na ye de agu krata so hwe se bebem me pa to ase eti Ghana under union government no a bottom up approach system of governance. Basically institution running system of governance. A human interface a free ho eti ya ka union government a ye nyina ye mfa ya adwene mom na ya nya wo man no a collective ideas to formulate policies. Now leaders now implementing those policies. It is say your national think tanks and the union government and say obi biara wo Ghana bia trimupo a obenya efa Ghana ho say education, say agriculture, say whatever. And also a document na they call the national think tanks office. Okwa say me trimupo ni this section of economy no misusu say ye ni se ebeboa eto mo edi obia adwene ewo ho na omo gi wi a ye professionals agric ministry technical men ho what do we call it education, health, road, way, all the technicals comes under the national think tanks. Eti mo de kwa no ma asone so omo so no de atoto ewiase nyina best practices no ma hwe a situate no ma formulate policy adam say sushi bia one representation no omo formulate wi a say on road so the call road ministry said this is the policy direction the next 4 or 5 years depending on the timelines how mo de beto no when na road ministry ye de kro ye kra ko hu say concrete roads are better than asphalt. The researchers now, it's no says concrete roads. Now, the ministry. Our contract is going to be concrete. After timelines, we say this year, you can see 400 kilometers of concrete roads. Near the ministry, no. Now, my evaluation, a package, and who's Kenya. From the common finance ministry. Now Agrek did need your call. Agrek, you perceive commercial farms. You better to borrow from a beer 4,000 hectares as a start. Now also my no my education crown system your friend is saying practicals never does. Eti nema umbe hia eni yanyina no ma ye ni nyina ya keka ni na boma ye the national agenda. Eti national agenda no a finance minister o copy ne de abrel say this is where Ghana is moving. It when our budget. Na e parliament na parliament so e stamp position. Eti vision fufuro bia ni ba bia eba kopim se be wie ye no. Omo so ombema strategic implementation say document comes with how to implement it. Now some timelines near the president so copy a command. The president already said all the institutions are Musaka mu copy no the book the document ne kana mo ye wodum. The president aduma e be emre. Nya fe no be da adwene say I was say me kofa bibi bada bi president na kwa the vision all more man no. We be akoma national think tanks. No mo the account policy no. Eti o mani nyina na aja tum say this is the direction we are going. Eti obi anya mistake say decision wey there ma taking I was misled there be the whole nation and atiki what they are not to nchen a bottom up approach system of governance as you say 2 million na ya de bre omomo form no kese no this assemblyman unit committee and kromo yin as a patron on a tiadwam ehama the policies are for a form of bylaws the free yamoma extrajudicial powers from parliament from judicial service and parliament as to say our resem busuaman so ne saneman ADR alternative dispute resolution our formal omu fa di pantum ba omu se charge eti di asem ye trust di asem at that level petty issues are any say a border our course now as tough your course no with so many issues no ye di no form na ye wa obi di for na ya set charge na watua na de ato assembly no futuom omo eho sa ada level no omo wo data efie bia wo bia nipa mutimu ene mo amo nya mo data wo ho afomo ya communal labor e di cleaning temo sanitation issues se edu wona wa ma ye se charge no watua afa stores wo ho eni nyuma wo nyina no omo na da no hwe se store rent ni ade nyina ebeba omo so under union government no ya mo tumi a omo de projects a ebe siwtu entemo enya say obi be free kan o say wo ba abesi school dan omo atimi trans design say enam say atimi mobilize resources ntino yensi abrosan a efe ne ma no school papa a teacher for pay nyina no pay slip no e ba down ema assemblyman na ndo so say teacher we empower trade wa ha eti na katwa ba o say nsaka eyi ghost names e free all the pay system because baby a bottom ho and the final leg we mo approve the payment of where government work be or form eti enya nkanfo no be tua obi kana wo man penfo no astofo payment roll no na yes ghost names ghost free but teacher ni na watukro mo trade no assemblyman so trade awa otimi kosku mo kwwe de ekoso it was a president at the base I want Jim Puntunuma. Now, if you are now about MP and the union government, you know, this is assembly is free, because a conflict with MP no system no. It this is assembly free. It MP no, your committee resources a man. I have friend command fund will be added. Now. All this local authority, no, assemblyman for no, and the union government from local authority, omni unit committee, no, assemblyman pay and the union government, unit committee for the allowances, and patron no ne lawyer no mo boama ye formal eduma no, omusunya some allowances are omdi bo mo bra. Resources are one time more to say assassin gold was so union government say 10% a cut for more. Of scar a good year you now mudi and temo juma butubutuma a hoso peja na enya befitting status we bitin cry na say you two gold word makaskesi mo be na skyscrapers word makaskesi na you cinema hall e word makaskesi enu ti no e many panel all no e man cry so mba be hwe won cry na kumase factories na ya pick ya ni ay mali bia o mu business oriented ni abomo yes ya mo mu si chiba no mu ye omadwuma you MP no so no all these local authorities in Akaboma within that constituency no omo boss ne MP no eti omo ye adwuma of form na omo ne efre no the constituency assembly eti omo na local authorities in Akaboma no ma be form the constituency assembly eti omo na hye MP na se eti MP periodically no ono mu ye meeting ehwe ne ekoso under this no MP no obi a efre no presiding officer oniwa a wona hwe local authorities ni na so eteki data ni bibia to oba no abrifu no na fe omo erane MP no so de omo nu asem no omo how a free for mo nyina e de come represent omo wo parliament ye for party na eko under local government it obi a kwa the local authorities aboabo no de amano no eno no okoja wonam de akọ fighting omu interest in parliament aboawo ye no free wa na ye call regional minister so ye to aba the whole region no e to aba yi omu regional minister eti regional minister no MP omu ni nyina so e hye nase eti local authority ndi omu formation bra MP no a e wo periodically no regional minister so ne MPs ni meeting e hwe de e koso okọ aprobo e hwe ba bia nya e koso region no on the president of the region eti ade bia border region security ni bibia no on the down if you are now for your president so no ye to aba eyi president dia make na ye to aba yi obia na president ye to abayi no a or appoint only 4 ministers under local government, defense, interior, foreign, and finance minister. There can in institutional representation. Eti health ministry, woman chief director no, or automatic minister under local government. Eti woman
under union government.
Under union government. Eti agric director, we director we na kabuma. Na woman beka president, no ma form cabinet. That's what you say. Eti woman na de strategy national think tanks. Any the finance minister no and the back cabinet president will be no more transfer kwanya omufa so a sa policies no ebe ya adwuma eti eye system running all the institutions has ni na ara no the omu select through the ranks no more the head of the institution and your political appointment. Okay. The ethics and the professionalism of the institution and umudi eduma. Yaduna bema institutions na strong because partisan interference be any. They are serving the interest of the nation and the people. The president, let me na ketuwa bi etu onyadade e monitor the obieye because party na free and I check mana free for mama all the people the institutions that matters. The president there na do one say also pretending or say enyama a war so be no oh yeah it region mu asudie e da regional minister so also regional minister sin also wo mu boss and the president but wo mu autonomous but what you say emra wo ai di nipa da sani bia owo Ghana ha no ebi di panimu bia eti eyi indemnity cross free union government because we are president you see the equality before the law and the law has no respect for any person.
Yeah,
eti we are president emra timi do and am say parliament independent minded parliament you know. So say impeach why you impeach you straight.
All right. Number so cheche mu kakra. So far there what me am my structure no from the base up.
Akadia baako. Union government. Parliament here bicameral legislature. Okay. Just say your lower house and upper house.
Okay.
Upper house no, you are the traditional authorities. Because some are custodians of the land. Every region bema one rep or from regional house of chief.
Okay.
Aba almost somebody when you come abum do call upper house. It is a bill be to say LGBT one kill. Yeah. Near the better parliament. Ya one move from our traditions frowns on these nefarious activities, you know. Eti ebedru so a wo say ya mamre chiri sa pa nya bo ato atwe ensasesem na beba etro wo mo interest e wo ensasesem do be make sure say ebere bia ye hye galam say nyina say union government wa kanya de say nsuo nyina say.
All right. Now, maybe Sakakra, in all this, why they are appointed head of the judiciary? Why they are appointed head of the judiciary?
Judicial service and the union government. You create a friend of electoral college and my judicial service. At every point in time, judicial service. Almost what a friend is saying. Chief justices. And you pay chief justice, right? It's justices, no. You better Muswaba. Electoral college in judicial service for and a better. Now you chief justice. It was autonomous. And on one institution there, you know, if you are not president, IGP, police service, you better create electoral college. You better be to say judicial service now. Now you create electoral college. No matter what, no matter IGP. You are not president. I feel electoral commission. Oma chair no institution e beto aba no ma yi omo chair near the nakotre president no aso omo nyina in it will be a independent minded and why eduma political interference ne political president appointment be any they are not tilted to any bias whatsoever to any person almost several Ghana.
It brings in the issue of interests. So I'm an elected president. Also, there's going to be a college for the justices of the courts, so that college elects a chief justice.
Of course.
Electoral commission, same. Within the Ghana Armed Forces, same. Within the Ghana Police.
No, Armed Forces, a president and a commander-in-chief.
But CDS and all, who
they sail through the ranks.
Fair enough. So the Ghana Police Service, IGP, college, and you know, meboa. Now, sir, me your man penny. Na me hwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so na me hwɛ na no I think say current chief justice any yeboa hypothetically were amongst the justices that were place obako di chief justice and that me person were chief justice man we say more. How do you prevent the influence of the college system now what can say no that will be entimi nko enko so mo ye justices be 11 will be enkosia ebimu anadwo de suomu enka sremo kwa montuma ni yebo amfa mame ho obi a 10,000. How do you cure that?
You started to sika to abama. You started a commercial democracy among for induce people. Eliki about one thing. Obi a utua bribe say to abama ni biano. We are aware delegates omojeje bribe. Ema omuto aba. It is common knowledge to every Ghanaian. Eti president no ebi kura we be you know na college na to na ba yi chief justice awo beto no
the people can say ebi kura but we are talking specifics
meba and yeah under union government no ye wo enhye bia ye wo electoral court ye wo electoral court under union government eti ye hu say we do sui and na bibi sa ko so a no o contestants no mo no pre no obi wa evidence and na say obi nya evidence e che say sa ne ma we ko so a those involved in court be di mo asem
the man who so because all this the entire union government adhere from the onset I started say okasano you've been hammering say is to remove the human element from the equation.
Yes. Yes.
And so I am talking about the human element in the equation, even if you're using the college system. And I'm saying that the college can be influenced.
Well, nipa. But what I'm saying is, if all things being equal, I don't think because say started practice here. I'm not for who the niswa, nipa, even the attempt to bribe somebody because a system, now system no be. Will expose you.
There are world powers democracies are very advanced. And you choose say wakutia braba. Yes. There are civilizations and
China.
World powers. Mashada na membo din. Yebekun. One more crown puno. And people are being persecuted and they're being killed. Yeah. And see, the union government being centered on the human element being removed from the equation, no? Is it not really so much of an ideal situation?
No. Well, when human interface is faced off or reduced in our institutions, any idea, massa, now a system running, you bring results more because I go America, in America. Yes, what they are there to form to form America. The system frowns on it. It will be there to form somebody who hold you accountable for your own friends mistakes and as an there's a fine, there is a penalty for it. Everybody is aware. The system is changing the mindset of the people. Just like I told you earlier, said when we start implementing it, the system will change the mindset of the people from not attempting even to induce somebody to vote for him. Because emergency is so more. This is the punishment. And will be our no corner. And I'm say party every muntino. Ankra do nya wasem ankwana unya wasem. Nya vera party be bebo chenko be do at you court. Because there is no party. And your party pen mubi na wuko no. Sadia ni na a free ho. It will be a jina brani. One kasa ujina wasamaso. Eti mrani di wa ankwana ufesi.
Now I am sensing a situation where a few individuals will determine the final path or journey of a nation, because we say in the end say the documents, you know, at the command think tanks, you know, at the VA think tanks, you know, and they decided say okay, from the Ashanti region almost over here railway lines, from the eastern region almost over here so and so, we must over here more schools, we must over here more hospitals. It will be the determination of these think tanks, you know, to determine say Nyamepa next year, yeah rules. Nyamepa next year, yeah funny say railway lines. Idea, Ashanti, and a pushy for someone here more railway lines. Why should those few selected professionals be the ones to determine what is done and what is not done?
Yes. Now just say president why one person.
And anything the emperor. Anything the emperor.
Where an institution, professionals, our minimum side man, the revenue mobilization at a given time, and minimum expenditure. I was and you know, and yeah, one person, but Becca say, I want this. I sent to register per railway. That's a financial muscles. 8 railway line in Mawachina. A better agenda on the table. You say at the right time, you won't enough resources. We pursue it, but they will draw what we call the scale of preference, and then the priority list, and then factor how a bit marketing code.
So I think tanks here will come once a me. The constitution of that think tank.
The think tanks is an institution and they receive ideas from the general public.
But before they became those think tanks to be receiving the ideas, how were they constituted? Why are you picking
it's been constituted by the president, because the moment you decide you in union government in Atumuno, and she say you na be Ghana for she eti public vetting commission obi a wo pe dibia e wo man no ona don krata abeko eti wo na hwe e screening enipa omo eko biaya akoye adwuma eti say omo na ye interview, so to speak. No ma hwe the omo pick the best brains, no ma post omo eti when the constitution says we must formulate or constitute a national think tank. They will open a nomination for people to come and pick, and then they interview them and they place them there.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, Yembra, the issue about corruption, how the system is going to cure corruption in this country, because I believe that yebadani ho na edani ho ne yeba na mebisa a lot more questions on, because I was going to 40 ase.
Of course.
And you know, yedani ho na se yeba, then I'll ask about certain key issues I will say yedi enkomo. And so for money and Nancy, we'll be right back. And welcome back to the Happy Morning Show. We have some 22 more minutes before the show comes to an end. I feel another feeding at 200. Akwesi Addai Odike and no Edi and Komono. Why am I sponsor paying? Last week, Mekai and Esmeka. Thank you for being my sponsor. So, Yanin Komo, what's it MP? And what was through? And you know, Juman Kwan is over Shembra. But what developmental agenda and so I want to so I was why and whatever plan that the
local
think tanks no aya womo ediabano its implementation is on the shoulders of the MP or reporting to a minister of state.
Yes.
Now, maybe say, no be on what it and Mashebedrum virtually 24/7. Why didn't you supervise developmental projects at Ecoso Ewo in the constituency?
Mr. say, next to him, presiding officer. Our constituency.
Yeah.
And in his absence, on any local authorities in the assembly for no meetings, no supervisor BBA for and on behalf of the MP. Again, and I'm saying I bring the governance to the doorstep of the people. You have to be participatory democracy.
Okay.
And manipulate only now participate. Eti sikasam I want for more chromopho in any tria. Project be a chromopho in any tria. Say a guya kwanswa chromophone the number of a year also diguso. But what I say. It brings accountability to the doorstep of the people again. And the people are involved in day-to-day administration of their area. That's what I say. It is a system running. It is with the whether the MP is present or not, everything is going on well because a nucleus governance. Obi a yani famu die ewo ha MP ni die periodically no ni be share. But MP no wo na kwache shemra on our behalf. But a lot of information wunya. Because development ya broken the ama district assembly. But what you say?
Yeah.
It a year MP na free ho. E dey am na kwache shama. Ye ya sitrem kura no nim ne e koso. Enti mna be no kwa kwache she. And nothing ye as a district assembly left for no one direct contact with the base. I will say when na so it me so me kwa when no say me champion. It a man more information than the says here. Say ye na free information because this you know and amanfo nyina report to ekono ho. But this in so no na adwumanko and MP adwumanko. It ya kan me anu abom. This in adwumanko yeah, they are carbon ama MP. It was all the information our constituency. Me ba what you say.
Me to say. Now, mami mbisa sa question we say because you see say e ba na amemu a de di omanya ene ketase she. Ane poye. Any influence peddling. Ene ni nyina ehun kro ne ba. Opani meti hai it will take young fun say what to me cure my mind of the corrupt tendencies. Now me to na American entity be my way say foreign investor my way say waba we want to do this in this country and in that respect we are giving you this gift the emergence of corruption in the system. We nipa that's any medical society. Me best me about China because of what is happening around the world now. But medical society, countries where corruption punishment is death, where ex-presidents are being jailed. The fight against corruption, no, and you was him, but one more company, ketasishe proye, eguswa, ekoswa, ehonum. How would this system cure totally this matter?
The union government, no. It's a package for constitutional review. Now, the constitution, powers are ubiquity to the president and executive arm, and are corrupt to BBR. President appoints 5,000 people. It will use them as conduit to do whatever he wants to do and get away with it. That's what you say.
Yeah.
But under union government, president appointed only 4 ministers. Eti agene ni tumi kakraka ni nyina free nizam. Now as a student of government, you know, you say power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Eti says sa power na yedema president corrupt ye nyina including me no your mind, you know.
Yeah.
Yage. You know government agene nyina. Eti be ye nyina ye so free corruption mu. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because institutions are not born man corrupt no. On an appointment will be say sans 2 minutes na Jeffrey nsem.
Okay.
What you say? It when you aboafo a ombeboa na me na ye corrupt. And also when you aboafo a ombeboa mo ye corrupt. If what you say.
It was say.
Because say no. There's not going to be any selective justice.
Okay.
Because IGP or enforce law or then or autonomous. IGP when you need the ultimate in the court. When the president be or court support and say IGP me am deny by judicial service CJ so me am appointing it and we influence. No. The police is going to work with the professionalism, the code of ethics of the profession. About what you say.
Yeah.
And under union government, Obia police be prosecute too. I be fine on. You fine it does because we need money. The fine no more. You fine what our court this can be brave police administration.
Yeah.
Almost the airborne munyuma. Almost salary no be biane allowances will be determined by the kind of sika omureki into the service. But what you say? Yeah, your policy no. I'm quite to policy na. Te na try aban. We no. Autonomous. Kasa mobilize resources somehow to support government subvention.
Yeah.
But what you say?
Yeah. Mami, and digress kakra.
The corruption under union government will be very, very minimal, even from the start, from the onslaught. Yako yanimno na esa clear no crowd totally. Oko Finland, Korea mu corrupt ewo form kra. Eti ko bebre ayama umanya resource, and union government is the cure for this.
Opani Uska, all these ideas, it is money.
Yeah.
Do you have the money to fund this idea? Do you have the money for it?
When there is a will, there's always a way. Onipa, I was on your vision. Obi biara would danya say minisika no. Now when you are going to say, oh, Addai son. Because you work before you get money. I am working for Ghanaians to change our life for better. It is that idea na menya na me pursue no. Unseen forces will come to my aid.
Have you already costed this idea? Have you costed how much this is going to cost you?
Why do I do that? Because at the end of the day, a big project, and all hands must be on deck.
Yes.
But always, a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with a step. And if you are seeing Nara, idea biara was conceived by somebody, an idea, and it did your own Naba. So I am bringing something new. It is my brainchild, but the moment you bring idea, Lord Abono, it a draw aboafo.
But Semeba, me say, I mean, Obi Awoshe me be on a very serious note. I like the idea. It's not sarcasm. It's real. I love the idea. And I may want to invest in the idea. But I must have an idea how much it is going to cost this project. So that if I'm investing, I know say 1 million be shemua. Na se papa say 10 million or 1 million into baby.
Yes.
So we must have an idea. It is the same thing na me carry maybe a twemu. Sa free SHS nkomo ya ekoba ye. And yes, you free SHS ye be na ebisa say be cost ye say. Ye ni nkomo na wie. And ye ti ha na yi. And yes, it's a brilliant idea. But as an interested party, me as an interested party, how much do you estimate?
I think we are not there yet. The reason is very simple. We are now conscientizing Ghanaians. Say, partisan democracy,
which is even the most expensive part of the process. Because as we speak now, this disabusing people's mind of our partisan politics now. You will need media. Media is not cheap. You need social media. Social media is not cheap. You need to travel to places. It is not cheap. It requires money. And so if you say that we are not there yet, we are there.
No, what I'm saying is, now, Madaroma, if you understand now, pay. What was suffering?
Na nkomode ni am denti na mafrɛ wo.
Meba no me ko baabi. So am for them. Media ni nyina adwene ba so. And na mama ye happy. And now no pay kra Kesben omu interview me answer na me ba. Every day the media obsession is on me. And me ye adwuma no. Abochefo som or platform bi wa ha join Odike to change Ghana. Abochefo nkwa na gu so. Ebi atoto projectors ne niam match bi ba ebi so wo mu do mu cars beboa so many of them and achi wo mu eti vision onya yenya kra eno do ho nwie ye no ani a ye pone no mahu se onyame nse wo because Kwame Nkrumah eka se yenye union government a was at the core a continental level abofru tumtana na mu ama entimi amaso la finally Nkrumah wu achi eno makofa European Union na ya Nkrumah brain child ana abofru akofa mo dia European Union now partisan democrats ko America opa buso bi oti America bia say Republicans and then the Democrats among for one from sa system no go to America and ask China no more practice communism.
Me too, my soul, I'm just googling something. I will come here.
Umutra Zano Musabi. I didn't idea Gidia question. Here, I might be credit the ball.
Yeah,
I almost sound Sakakra. 50 years ago, and yes, our deliberate policy said we want to transform our life.
Yeah,
and the China be superpower. So, could the America fall out so? A government social form. Your constitution, you know, it is a blend of America and UK system of governance.
Yeah.
But America for and system way, it cannot work here simply because America we need him for America we need tribes or and you might be America for it we cannot carbon copy what is in America and expect to say about the results I know. Yeah, unison by nature. Etina, you are 104, you are 154, you way, but you united together because you are the coexistence. So, I give you a division by entemno. And what? So, unsa Ghana, partisan politics. I quite say football clubs, league na ebon. We compete for a political party or winning, right? But we don't assimilate talents to manage the country. It will we need we are. So I'm going for you team on course of cry. Ghana for so no we need Shishawa mino. It the development of this country in the hands of a very few. Every grand MPP near NDC, woman manifesto no. It probably 5-10 billion a draw for 30 million people. Ah, me no me na input nkan. But when I catch say, yeah, democracy. Kabima mi kabi. Na o kasa wie na aban so mfa nya adwuma. Enye kasa mu. But we no government there. What do I do call? No we dey na do call. Ni anya brain pool. Na fe dey adwuma.
Me wo less than 6 minutes. Facha me say say me afi na me dey eba. So 2024 union government mobeko no we ni no be implement ya. Ejina easier what ye dwamu ene. Wo mo si o mo pese o mo de mra ba se ye ko akotworo ye din no. Eye krata ye de be identify so ye Ghana ni no eye ye Ghana card. Eno pe. And e bia no union government for money o mo ya dwene.
To some extent yes.
Okay.
No cry back because Nana Akufo-Addo omo Ghana. Ebra o ka say ye ECOWAS card no. The whole sub-region, and and Ghana is part of it. Our committee $280 million. Emma Kenatifa, Professor Tifa or whoever. Barely 6 months. ana na do be di akonya ana o start say ye Ghana card MPP communicators there can I Japan Babontin say no $280 million is too much make me the 100 million with my partners ama ye deliver same and I say anya duma almost 6 years Ghana card if you may recall can I tell catch the Ghana for say or segmented the issuance 15 years and above Odike no say be I bet me the transactions then below no what on boss my brother 5 years in processor electoral commission what they about metrification and my creating the data at the year voters register no the same method and I Ghana card for use but I take almost 5 years to me for Ghana card in Maubia. And a Ghana card should be and must be the sole identification of every Ghanaian. Passport is for traveling purposes. Passport is for traveling purposes. You have voucher for somebody, it belongs to history. Everybody's data, I will say a capture. Now, extra who you are.
And as it stands now,
so
Obia Bebrina San Ghana card. Now also supported the call for the EC to use that document. And yet disenfranchisement near can answer me.
Why? Why should that be? Say your agent are well responsible to the issuance of Ghana card. It was yana duma young flower tomrano. Now young pick a young constitute another identification. I am wrong, and the two wrongs cannot make right. So we have to put pressure on the authority. Say, you are mandated. Okay, I was saying about unim. Adeba kwa union government a woman and say we a minister. Your amount timeline and a friend say
KPIs.
Perfect. What will be at more Dalam Cruisem on deliver, but there be a piano coming because what deliver and deliver or better pay. It where like a desica to deliver.
But now, Obo, you can say me cry now. Cabman post na. Okay, say me cry. Cabman post.
Eti, and the union government no, your man will do my timelines that so. After you will be expected from. Adman at the amount.
Mammy,
can I have Tefa? Baby, I was a Kufaro. Would here. Man, the timelines from today. Sir, baby, I had Dubiano. Within the next 2 months, Yambase better say than an Ibia say, Unya,
sorry,
Ghana card. No excuses whatsoever.
But you see, short story, no. Rather, it is not Kanatifa who is the cause of this problem. Kanatifa came out to tell us our 3.5 million cards are. We bet you the cards, no. What the cat? Finance Ministry and also this caneba no mukotia. Send we bet me a kwaje no so print any day, anytime. Why already so be printed? Now say no chia call parliament and say equity say 200 million. Enti senkaya dia ono no nsa ka ne sika. Enko ayo dada. Obi na ti sika ne so.
Now Kanatifa this is Adiama appointment from the president enye no. Say Kanatifa a man contract no. Ana institution a yi ni say ono na meye Ghana card na. Ekwa ba bonta be complain say sika yedi adwuma na ma. But then I'm so president because president na appointing into no. What can no to no money in so far. Are you with me?
Yeah.
By union government, it's an institution our president only control over it. Eti sebabi a ose bibi kwana nkwa the whole nation will hear. Ama ya hu bibi. Eti baby a omani ya chichire kro no. Enko yie. Eti what I would suggest ne say electoral commission unya abotre. CI no on hold on. Na Kufu Adom so mu discuss ma atifa. Omfa ma no mo man timelines. If indeed say ma me so ope onya ope so na adwuma ne ntem a I was a president, was step in. Now, you discover a tifa. Nyaman timeline say within the next 2 months, all the residuals must be fixed. Now, Ghana Nibia rest assured, say, or register Ghana card.
Maybe so question make a crowd. Very private. Uko school.
Go school across I do my secondary school.
And one no.
And I me call le gonkoye postgraduate course. But you know, and yet, me who say na me regular.
The reason why me be ask that question is what's it for? What's it for? Because there are certain words that you use that it doesn't easily come to mind like that. You just use the word residual. And it's interesting.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Yo, Raymond President, Akwesi Addai Odike. Medo say now I'm saying now person man be post, but say be tia sana. Na ka be man post ana.
And the union government president in Mapuzo, you go through the mail, you go through the ranks. It's by meritocracy. So you sail through the ranks. And so what was wrong?
Because the real can say, ha, Ukrano.
Union government, they and to post, sir. And you pardon you, a national selection of mine and the union call for our own best summoner. And yeah, I'm a Yoko, you and you are confecting 1 course of 4. You put 2 square pairs in a round holes. Where there a national selection, a petal based on your.
Hey, who say? I'm say, Nana, what 2 for? Hey, Odisho Kumasi. Who follow the Akwesi Kumasi there?
No.
Because now say I'm a say, I'm a comhene, and Sasembi, and now will be Wajama Nipano and a Bantaman. I'm say, sir, maybe a chairman when I friends and Galam says, when he bring in, you felt that he was not acting. And it's not a man of him for no. When more a share when you saw the
aircon, say Ghana pen for more problem, want to say. They always apportion blame. Bibiano, but leaders are accountable and responsible. It is when you're ready, say, over accept responsibilities. Why I'm one you man. And could leaders and call me to say, I have vision for my country. Vision, I'm a one. I am a responsibility, say, will be a better as I am a responsibility, say, you debate my said, you was say, if I thought I say, where be a pedimono, as somebody also Yamia, Ukraine, Russia, why, the mama na a disca, and blah 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 blah. Every now and then, you pay 4%, as somebody by no one, or 2 4, as Santimaisica, where a corporate, where the head of the Ashantis. And Ashanti is a corporate entity. What's the deepest car? There must be a vision for Ashantis. Say, you can't want to say, Nipa Bakodia. What are we using? Our values, our cultural values, the integration of the people as one unit, one block. What are we using it for?
Man, paper see them beside final question, maybe not soon. Man, paper na me beside final question. Final one, na fi yemfensi hanu say. Wait, and a pay na buy, you didn't come na buy. Sir, and penny for but your moon project Vanguard, mamma wise, and when your Vanguard, moon project Vanguard in family. Moon found 21 Cassia trying. And a pay Vanguard a report story. Yes, any day anymore. Who will face Mahama in 2024? Some penny for me and say I don't move at all. I'm me and saying, no. Osha, Omogana Hodo. Me and saying.
Tio, Omo fight on Babesu pretended on a weak system. Yeah, Ghana and your personality as MBMO. A systemic failure and acquire the year man in yet. It's trouble for Craba. Now say, side weak system, none of what the bed ma. You been the same results. Ha! Open free 1992. Share free 1992 ba. I want you to us one and I building up. And Obiaba opposition or see the way and in your band will be the same thing. If I thought I say, it's just say there is something fundamentally wrong. I am firing course, and we are still living in our past. Say human interface, a bit me Ghana with that proper system. We need a system that the leaders will work on. Leaders must work on a system, And Ghana is continuously being governed by a weak system. The system is very weak. And me want to say virtually we don't have system.
All right.
Eti until say you be two system na se no. We woman na sabi concept no ba actually. A concept because they don't understand. They don't know the root cause of our suffering. They don't understand it. Eti omu fi say more crowd. They have the numbers. Eti yen to abama omu. Ask them, say your mama and whoever omuso say who be see abonsan foundation is weak we say me ba be jacuzzi wo foundation is weak eto omu nyina asem mo ka no they want to build on a weak system which will not fly eti Ghana for muntie do mama no mo so mo ba nyomu ni hwe mamo because omuntimi identify the root cause of our problem.
Na say John Muhammad o akase obesisa constitution o say eto abama na bia obesisa constitution.
Wonim bogus constitutional review on your atames here. Omu kopone ba bi kakra bi na ye review. Ya no kra wamfa anya adwuma.
All right.
Eti John Muhammad you trust him?
What
say Odike mo ka constitutional review and people are buying into it. Therefore, mesumen kwa kabi. On tiasie asem ko kan on tiasie but better ma tire say a system of governance nenye ma tire say parliament a week ma tire how all the institutions no be vibrant.
All right,
omo obi sa omo famra
openyime do ase na pay se ye tu yen safre o na ojembre na oba na yedi enkomo nyame nhyira.